Well, it's a good thing I came out here last night. That's one thing for sure. Another thing for sure is I got a cord in the water, which I'm gonna let sit there for now, since I'm behind by a long shot. I got a couple cars that need covered due to a window or such, and I gotta get to Walmart and then up to my other lot. So it is going to be a wet day, to say the least. In fact, I don't even know how well pick some live wire, how well this is all gonna stick. But we shall see. And oh, I got the Adidas sandals. Actually, I think I got a pair of shoes somewhere. I'm going to have to change. I'm almost soaked just from my security trailer to my car. This is a huge storm. I'm gonna go ahead and leave this rolling for a minute. My car's a mess. Shoes, I dug them out. Air compressor, won't be using that today, for sure. Okay, soaked. It is nice out though. I love the rain. Likely why I love going to Netherlands. Never rains in Southern California, my ass. This is an awful road to get out on, no matter which way you go. Unless you got a W140 to put your foot on. Vet. Anything with pep. Taco Bell's gone. Green deers, they've changed. Wow. The actual backhoe is green now. I used to run a... we'll go this way, it's more scenic. I used to run a 310C. C? I think so. And a 710. The 710 was like a baby frickin' excavator in comparison. But I hate using these wipers, but I just don't like having the marks on my car. But lately, for the last year and a half, my car's always dirty anyway, so I guess it don't matter that much. This is awful, awful weather. Really is. Not really. I love it. It's just right now, I got a hole in the roof. 2 leaking convertibles. This is just awful. It really is. And I can't run around and get it all done fast enough, it doesn't seem. So, I'm gonna try and do a live stream this week. This week. Heck, it's Friday. And I'm also trying to get all this stuff caught up. I'm gonna do a big video announcing everything and blah 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 blah. And from there, I'm going to kind of do a purge of the old YouTube account and just kind of blow out a bunch of videos. Just blow them out. And I've probably got 20 right now that I could just start uploading one after another. I don't want to do rapid succession like that. However, for about a week and a half or so, I'd like to do 2 or 3 a day and just really blow it out. Just blow it out and get them out there and be able to be a lot more fresh on my content and be in the same week all the time. Sometimes I'm posting from a couple weeks back. It's just extra stuff I have, and maybe it took extra editing, or maybe I didn't know if I was going to upload it or what have you. But I do try to connect with subscribers and people on YouTube through the keywords, and you know, I've came across like Dave Generic. Dave drew the picture that's on my G Plus page. It's Breeder and my dad's bins, and it's really cool. Old Ed Roth. Damn it, now I am just all messed up because I started thinking Bob Ross, the guy that does the, you know what I mean, the pastels on the, scenery stuff on TV infomercials back in the 80s. But I think I know who I meant there. But I try to connect through the keywords and such to where people find my channel based on different things and things that I do cover, whether it be Las Vegas or Palm Springs type traveling or whatever. Cars. I love cars. If I could just do cars all day long, like when I go down the road, I look and I go, ooh, Mark. And I look and I say, oh, it's been hit on that side. The paint's just a little bit different color. Right on the door in the back. And I just can't stop with the cars. And I look around me, and right now I'm looking around in front, in back, everywhere. And every single car that I see costs more than my W140. Except for one thing. My W140 costs 4 times more than anything you see. Except it went down a lot. So that's the kind of cars I like. And I'd love to do just videos of that. But that's not what I'm able to do. For sure. I'm getting bored standing here. Hopefully not. I'm gonna at least get my shoes up here where I'm ready to go. I tell you what, that floor mat stuff, that dealer floor mat stuff, it's a godsend for covering up for rain. It's nice to get it before the rain comes 100%. Ooh. Nice little Mercedes. You know, it's 6 one way, half a dozen the other. On one hand, I am so sick and tired. The last 2 years, a little bit over, well, 2 years, right around 2 years, over, under, I've just been pathetic with the people that I've had helping, being able to get things done on time. Everything's fallen apart over the last 3 as far as my internal methods. And it really gets me. Really, really gets me. So, I've found out that I don't care if they're your friend, if you marry them, or no matter what kind of friendship, love, or any of that other crap's involved in it. But business is definitely business. And there isn't nobody going to put as much love and care into it than you, the one who is in charge of it and who is paying for it. Employees don't put that kind of thought into things on a normal basis. If they do, if you're one of them people, hey, you are frickin' awesome. I've had people like that before that worked for me and such, and basically what usually happens is they start their own business and they become successful. And some of the things that I get to talk to them and teach them and help them learn along the way, it's cool. It's a neat part. But that leaves the people who are in business to constantly be retraining and dealing with a bunch of morons in between, because a lot of the people you get just ain't gonna put the work in. And whether they're truly stupid or something, it's not the question. Because most people probably are not stupid by any means. But they don't try and they don't apply themselves. And they don't put their all into it. They don't even hardly put part into it. Next thing you know, it's a problem. It's a problem for Nate because I gotta pay for all of it. And I'm sick of it. So on that hand, you can be the boss, pay the big money, and pay for all their mistakes. And to be quite honest, in the last few years, mistakes have cost me as much or more than wages. Plain and simple. Some of them might have been my mistake. Not much. I was wrong once. I thought I was wrong and I wasn't. Seriously, I am pretty correct on the way I do things. Not saying I don't mess up, but when you're the one paying, it's for sure that you're gonna take care to make sure things go properly a little bit better. I just freaked out, thought I forgot my wallet. Breeder is at home. It's earlier right now. And I'm in my work truck going to work. I'm meeting with Tom McBurney today. So I'm gonna have to get these things charging. I actually didn't lock my car when Breeder's at it. It don't matter as much because it's already getting soaked. This is just pouring. I'm gonna actually run for it because I don't want my Google Glass to get wet. I'll put it in my hand like this. There we go. When they ask me if it got wet, I can say no. This is crazy. It's not a hard rain. It's just steady. I feel weird with my hand on my face, but I even feel weirder with my Google Glass getting wet. Not cold here. It gets cold in San Diego, but it's not. Nice in here. Well, thanks for watching. OneOwnerCarGuy.com, CannedSoup.com. Trying to get my bearings here. Realize where I'm going. I just did. Of course, I'm on the wrong end of it. And it's off to get some tarps.
No one's going to be looking for price tags nowadays, kids.
You're supposed to take them off.
Yeah. I gotta go this way, Anna. I'm looking at the purple pajamas.
Take the price tag off. Kids look it up online now. Okay, we'll see. Well, back on the road. They didn't have no tarps. They had a 12 by 25 or something. Traction control. Damn traction control. Just 1 year away from having the button too, to where I could have some real fun. Damn it. Well, it is raining. Biggest storm in California in a long time. They call it the Pineapple Express or something? I don't know. All I know is it's all coming into my two cars right now. And I gotta get some stuff on them. One of them is just that little piece right there up on the windshield on the outside. The little seal in between is leaking right in the middle. And so I got this old Mercedes. It's not really worth a whole lot or nothing. It's just a cool, clean car that the interior was just like beautiful. And now it's got this leak where it's leaking on the top of it. And it's kind of an afterthought where like I didn't have the stuff with me. I noticed it. And now all of a sudden, the rain came quicker than I could plan for, I guess. I tried. God, I like driving these cars. Such nice driving sedans. Just nothing like it. I like a Seville STS. It's just, honestly, they scare me to death. Traction control is nice though. It's kind of thoughtless process, man. You just go. Damn it, it makes me sick. I know there's 2 cars here getting leaked on. Convertible. They had no tarps. So that kind of limits me. I had some painter's plastic. But not here. The ones that are like that right there. Damn it, makes me sick. Like 5 days of rain a year here or something? I don't know. Not much rain. And right now, like I say, my apartments are leaking too. I think I got a guy looking at that. I gotta talk to the office. Figure it out. Well, thanks for watching. Love these Rocky Mountains. And I know it's not the Rocky Mountains, but them are some rocky damn mountains. Uh-oh. We don't want this guy to turn off. People like that keep me honest. It's a Centurus. Wow, I thought it was a Centurion. It's a Centurus. This guy always has cool cars. Yeah, man, people like that keep me honest. It's 50 miles an hour on this road. I have a problem keeping it to 50. My speedometer's a little bit off. 54 is 50 for me. So, I keep it at 50 a lot better when somebody's in front of me going 50. Put it that way. Well, I was going to shut this off a couple times, like when I got off the off-ramp. And then, Suzuki. Wow, a bunch of them down here. And then I just keep getting closer and closer, and now I'm like 20 seconds away max, depending on this guy. And I figure, what the heck? Let's leave it running. I'm going to start calling these videos out as a vlog or a daily or something, maybe all in caps, to where you know, oh, it's one of those kind of videos. You know, stuff like that, to where you don't have to watch it if you don't want to. Because the other kind of videos are what I want to do. But man, it's just too easy to do this with Google Glass. Throw it in here. Well, the concrete company is shut down today, pretty much. Kind of guess I could have figured that. Okay. Let's see. Thinking out loud here, thinking out loud. Other side. Everything here is taken care of. What? What's that? Oh. One of them's not. One of them's pretty bad. Okay, let's get this done. Like I say, this is a nice one-piece answer for this kind of stuff. I'm not going to be able to do much of this. Oh no, look at it. Look at that. That's just so wrong. Come on, this is just, it makes me sick. I knew it too. Man, makes me sick. right there. Like I say, I didn't think it'd stick the best, but it's something over it. It's what I can do at this point. It's still gonna run along the seam a little bit, but that ought to help. Okay, that's not leaking. God, it makes me sad. I think I got it though. Is it leaking over there too? It sure is. Okay. Well, now that wood ought to take care of it. It really ought to. Okay. Number 2 and 3. Mitsubishi van and the Lincoln. Lincoln is at an angle that don't do too bad, but okay, I absolutely must take my Google Glass off. So, thanks for watching. We'll talk to you. OneOwnerCarGuy.com. That's all there is to say about it. Okay. I'll give you the nickel tour. In here we ripped this car apart. So I'm going to use this as kind of a staging area for right now because I got all these parts and most of them are still, they're the bigger parts. Later in the day I got all these little parts on top and inside that we're going to kind of wipe down and put in some containers or something off of this thing. We'll stick them here. Around this place you're going to come across things like that. Great part right here. The rope, I'm probably going to use that. Then you're going to come across things that are kind of questionable. Like, the hell? So we'll have like a questionable pile wherever we come up with it in. Right in here somewhere, I think is the best for that. But I had a few people working. I had a guy running this place. I was out running around buying stuff, going between other lots here in Montana, here in Netherlands, this and that. Things got worse and worse and worse until it was a mess. Now this place is set for about 8 months with nothing going on. You can tell it's covered in dust and the rain's got on stuff, and I gotta save what I can save. I've got to be out of here by the 18th. The guy's moving all the cars for me. I don't have the key. It's junk, you know? So I'm gonna have a junk pile too. Maybe 2 piles in here somewhere. Just kind of, for right now, combining stuff. The cores are worth a lot of money to me. You're not going to find many more. Everybody stole them all. I just want to combine and combine and combine. I've kind of buckets. I'll tell you, like I got this stack of kind of bad buckets right here. There's 2 that have liquid in them. The rest are all empty. Those 2 or 3 have diesel. So my dad might take them. It's good diesel that came out of the car. Kind of questionable on the buckets for right now. Just leave them because they're older and brittle and we don't need them to break apart or nothing. That's the one trash can I've had. Just for the first part here, kind of combining. I'm gonna grab a U-Haul. I gotta go to my apartments to meet a guy, get my contracts done. I'm gonna stop and grab more containers, bring them up. I'll probably be about an hour and a half, 2.5, and then we will get that stuff all boxed up. I want to kind of combine it all and then kind of start on the inside, and then towards the end of the day usually we'll go to the other place, and then it's about 5 miles away to the U-Haul place. So you can just drop me at the U-Haul place and what. You can work tomorrow, right?
Yep.
Might as well keep going with the nickel tour here. We'll go around this way. The crappy thing is like that. Probably gonna all be junked out and crushed. Great cars.
What's wrong with them?
Mass airflow sensor, or a catalytic converter. Fuel injection problems. Knocking the motor. 72,000 original one-owner miles. Leather, beautiful car. Everything's awesome on it. Knocked on the.
Warped rod, though, we're going to rebuild the whole engine.
It's got that freaking car has one of the crappiest motors, and you can find them.
Out, man. This sucks, dude. You gotta take them out from the
They have an odd way that they're put in there. You're right. So it's got a crappy motor, and then it's a pain in the ass to work on to begin with. Well, I had a red one that was perfect, and it was a nice driver. I liked the car, so I bought another one. They put some shit in it to where it after I bought it. When I bought it, it was perfect.
Did you trade work for that? Was that a Cherokee?
Yeah. The only thing is that it'd have to. There's something where I'd have to make sure on the fees that we don't get nailed on fees because it's sat a while. But it's in dealer inventory, so they're not supposed to grow.
So this starts up to where I could just drive it down the Mesa, right?
The weird thing with my stuff is you'd have to fix it here or at the places that block up the road. I don't have. They can't be on the road because they're in my dealer inventory. So if we towed it, yeah. If basically.
You don't have like dealer plates you can stick on there and drive it, park it, and.
I don't trust it to go that far. It's gonna go about 20 to 28 miles an hour at the best, and it's gonna start popping and coughing. I really am leaning towards cat because after about 10 minutes when it's good and warmed up, it's just over. It ain't even gonna go that fast, so it feels like it's expanding once it's warmed up. It's a one-owner thing, and the guys replaced the whole front end, and that's where all the problems are on these things. Is the whole front end and everything falls apart. No, great title.
And I might have a buddy of mine who might be interested in these two.
Cheap, man. Cheap. Just so cheap. It's
Mechanic, so.
that's gonna go. That's gonna go. That's gonna go. That's gonna go. Everything in this chunk right here. All 5 of these. This has a bad NOx sensor. That's it. But these aren't the cleanest here. These are more partsy type things. Junk. That's a good running faded car with 83,000 miles. That if a guy wanted a nice 20-something mile a gallon car, 26, 24, that's it. It's nice. That's got a head gasket, but it's so cheap it's pitiful. But anything in... Huh? Watch out on this stuff. You will fall. It is the slickest, worst crap in the world. And the other thing, I'll open the door up and pull out... I've got an air compressor, and he's going to start moving these. The stuff over here basically consists of... That's pretty borderline where I'd rather just get 15 pounds of air in it to where I don't twist it off the wheel loading it or something. But everything here has to have air if it'll hold it. If it'll hold it, it needs air. Power washer's kind of wrapped up. This thing, I haven't decided. As a matter of fact, I might as well. I'm thinking, why in God's name would I pay and bust my ass taking this thing apart? They'll come and take it down and tear it down and take it home themselves. I remember because that's what I did to get it. It'll look better like that. And same thing goes with anything. Let me take one more picture, finish the walk around. What is that? 10 by 15? It's okay, girl.
So as far as you're trying to sell, how much would you let me up for?
Samantha almost has a list for me of this, everything at this yard and the other one. Then I got stinking 20 at my dad's yard down there. You see like that? 500 bucks. It's got 130 on it. It's a supercharged SSEI. Rear main seal leaks. Pours oil out. Same like that Lexus. That one I know. 950 bucks. Great car, but same thing. I'll grab all the numbers on them to where I have them. This stuff, anything like this, just use some common sense. If all the bristles fall out, it's crap. Still a good brush. If it's crap, it's crap. If the wires have been out like it, it's crap. Some things might be questionable. But everything here, to me, is crap, except for this. And I'll tell you what, if it don't fall apart on us when we're moving, and we let it dry out, that is a cool freaking box. Just like old school stuff. So anything like that, just kind of keep combining and pushing that way. Same thing with everything up there. Just keep combining and pushing that way. The tires and wheels, most of them are good. Just kind of over towards the questionable pile to where everything... Best deal here. Guy put a tranny in it for $2,600. He put 8,000 miles on it. Tore the front thing off and messed this up. I had a guy paint it. We fixed it up. Runs great. Power steering leak. That's it. It's got 120 or 130 on it, and $1,300. I mean, it's a sweet, fast 740.
Man, those are expensive to fix.
If you buy everything on eBay, it's cheap. If you fix the stuff from eBay, that's why I started liking these things, and I drive the heck out of them. I can work on them cheap now because eBay, what I go to the parts store for, when I go to Mercedes for a part for this thing, they want like $300. I can go on eBay, $54. It's just amazing. Let me grab the compressor, and like I say, any kind of tires that need air them. This deal here, when you find a lug wrench, this was the craziest deal ever. I had the tires replaced, and in the middle of the deal, the guy lost all the lug nuts. Think I found lug nuts that are perfect? Yeah. I just need to get the stuff back on it and tight. I'm going to bring WD with me. I want to clean this up, and we got to get this thing back together. That's just what it's junk, total junk. Stuff sitting here, total junk except for the chains. Just whatever you think. I don't know where there's a power plug. I think it might be the closest one over there. One of the things tomorrow that I just I was at a standstill on is I loaded up everything from inside. I couldn't push these suckers up a U-Haul ramp by myself. I tried, but it just was not happening. If you happen to find, and you should find, a Phillips screwdriver around here and a couple wrenches, I want to show you this and leave this to where, got it. These are on, but I didn't have a wrench to tighten them up enough. So they need to be tightened, both of them. And it'll make it a lot easier to use. It's brand new. Once we get this stupid handle on, keep losing my shoes. But I didn't have the screwdriver to complete that. And